You see, this is a video about ChatGPT. Yeah, it actually is. And I'm basically going to be using ChatGPT as my Akinator. There it is, Akinator, the mind reading genie. Basically, you can ask it to go on ahead and guess your favorite game, character, just random things. And for this video, I'll have ChatGPT try and guess my favorite, well, 5 of my top 10 favorite shows of all time. And depending on whether it does it very fast, because I think of giving it 15 minutes. And also we'll see whether its chat limit runs out, because I'm obviously using the free version. Well, we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. Point is, let's begin with the video. ChatGPT. Now, I'm actually recording a video, and we're going to play a game. You have to go on ahead and guess 5 out of my top 10 favorite shows of all time. You can ask me a question, obviously, and if it can't be what's the name of the show, but in general you can ask everything. And obviously if you're able to do it within 15 minutes, you win. Do you understand? Crystal clear, I'm down for it. I get to ask you, gather cool, try guess out the shows, when you say favorite shows, are you talking about animated, live action, mix of both? I don't really have any favorite live action. Maybe I do. So sure, let's go with mix of both. Just in general, let's see whether you can guess them, GPT. Alright, good to know. Next question, this one will narrow down the field fast. How many shows in your television are animated? That's a good question. I'd say probably almost all of them. If not 9 out of 10, probably are. Got it, so your list is very animation, that gives me a solid direction. Next, most of these animated shows for Western animation like Disney cartoon or from anime? It is, of course, anime. Let's see, do you get it? As I said, I've never really used this function much before, so I'm not sure. Did I crash ChatGPT? Is it already? Yeah. This one is key. Would you describe your taste more classic, big shonen? You're already... Well, actually, here's the fun fact. It's definitely both. There's a mix of both. Alright, so you enjoy the classic and you hate that house. Next question. This will really start pinning down the divides. Out of the top 10, how many are heavily action focused? How many are comedy? Isekai Slice of Life. Oh, okay, yeah, that will. How many are probably? Also, how many are heavily action focused? Probably all of them. No, that's not really true. I would say probably 7 out of the 9. Probably.
A few minutes later.
Everyone watching, if you enjoyed watching this challenge, go ahead and smash that like button, drop a comment with your guesses or reactions, and subscribe so you don't miss more chaotic, fun videos like this one. Hype it up, get involved, and join the chaos. Your support actually helps make more of these videos happen. Consider that my official call to action.
Is this one of these in your top and you can just answer yes, one of those, or nope, none of those. Naruto Shippuden, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball, DBZ Super. So here's the issue with this. I actually really enjoy Naruto Shippuden, and funnily enough, I am actually currently watching Boruto, and Bleach I've not finished, and it's not finished, and so has Dragon Ball Super, and it's weird. I don't really want to. I need a little more time on Super just to see where things actually go, especially with the differences in the manga. And Boruto, obviously, it's not nowhere near the end. And I personally count Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto as the same thing. It's the same franchise for me. So I need to see where it goes before I can decide. But yeah, one of them is in it. So Sure. Let's see. Alright, one of the big four is in your top 10, that's a strong anchor. In your top 10, is there at least one isekai? Yes, yes there is. There is actually multiple isekai. I love isekai. Alright, we've got shonen giants and isekai favorites in your list. That's a very recognizable type of top 10. Next question, is there at least one dark or psychological anime in your list? Attack on Titan, Death Note, Code Geass, yep, Parasite. Yeah, I've actually watched every single one of them mentioned. Only one of them is in my top 10. Alright, you've got range, big shonen isekai, and at least one dark title. Recircling your taste pretty clearly now. Next question, do you generally prefer longer shows or shorter ones? Longer, length is all that matters. Well, not all, but definitely does matter quite a bit. Good. That leans towards long-running hitters and multi-season epics. At this point I can set art. No, GBT, you have lost. The limit has been reached. No, poor GBT, poor. Still, I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll reread the question. Always if I'll continue the video in a minute. You can read them aloud? I didn't even know it can do that. Alright, anyway.
Later.
Yeah, sure, I'll just use the worst model. Obviously, I don't think the things I'm asking are so difficult I need the newest version. At this point I can start taking educated steps, but I'll tighten it a little more to avoid wasting guesses. Next question, out of these three mega popular long shows, which one would you say you love the most, even if it's not necessarily number one in your top 10? Naruto Shippuden, One Piece, or Attack on Titan? Definitely One Piece out of these three. Sure. Perfect, that's a huge anchor, so One Piece is almost certainly one of your top 10, probably near the top. Interesting guess. Alright, I'm going to start making educated guesses based on what you've narrowed down. Long-running action, heavy, mixed classic, modern, this one is Sky, this one, that's psychological, 9 out of 10. One is a live-action show. Good thing you're not trying to guess the live-action show. Here's my first set of guesses for your top 10 in no particular order. One Piece, Naruto Shippuden, Re:Zero, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia. You want me to keep guessing the remaining ones, or should I take a few more questions to refine the next batch? Only One Piece is in my top 10, and it is number 10. I can go ahead and defend my... maybe I can explain why I feel so, but another day. Let's see. Perfect. Thanks for clarifying. So One Piece is your number 10. That actually tells me a lot. The rest of your top 9 are reasonably shorter or maybe more tightly packed in story, but still anime heavy and action focused. Let's get sharper. Is there any Studio Ghibli film or series or other movie-based anime in your top 9, or is it all series? It is definitely all series, probably. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Also, I have my headphones on. I don't know why. I'm obviously not hearing anything. Maybe I should have tried it. Maybe I can try and let it speak because I never really used the function. Maybe. Alright. Let me actually check it out. Read it aloud. Let's just hear it for the first time. I've never done this before. How do you sound?
Got it. Pure series. That keeps the focus on episodic storytelling. Next, to start locking in guesses. Question. Of the remaining 9, are there any shows that are more fantasy/supernatural than traditional shonen martial arts, like Magi, Fairy Tail, Black Clover, or similar?
Are there many shows that are more fantasy supernatural than traditional shonen martial arts? Yeah, they are. And also I think I will use this because it's so much easier than me just reading. Sure. Let's see. Okay, just continue using this option.
Perfect. So your top 9, excluding One Piece, includes fantasy supernatural series. That lines up with some of the classics and newer hits. Next question. Is there at least one show in your top 9 that's widely considered a dark psychological masterpiece, like Death Note, Code Geass, or Tokyo Ghoul?
What? Code Geass? Geass? Sure. Yeah, there is ChatGPT. However, the time is honestly running out, so you don't have that much time left. And I know I'm definitely wasting time by reading so on and so forth, but I always not have to.
All right, so we definitely
So
have
if-
a dark/psychological element in your favorites
Mhm.
that helps narrow down a few likely candidates. Next, to refine the fantasy supernatural side. Question: of your top 9, excluding One Piece, is Naruto Shippuden in there? Or is it not in your top 9 at all?
It isn't in my top 9, even though I really like it. Naruto Shippuden is not in it. Interesting that I don't... We'll see. We'll see what it has to say.
Ah, perfect. So Naruto
So weird.
Shippuden is not in your top 9.
Mhm.
That means your action-heavy picks are elsewhere. Next question to narrow down more. Are there any shows in your top 9 that are part of the long-running classic shonen category like Bleach, Fairy Tail, or Black Clover?
Yes, I feel like you already asked me that question, but hey, you're wasting your time. Now you've guessed only one. And honestly, it's probably one of the easiest ones. Right, this list is fast.
Perfect. That helps anchor some of the long-running shonen action series. Next question. Out of the top 9, excluding One Piece, is Bleach in there?
It probably will be. It definitely will be, but not until I finish it. I've not even watched the anime in its entirety. I am on the... I think it's the second to last season that the 1000-Year Blood War that has come out. I think there's 2 seasons that has been out, but yeah, I'm not fully caught up on it, so probably will be, but I really want to see the ending. After a while, Attack on Titan would have been there if it wasn't the ending. I despise the ending, it's a horrible ending. I am disgusted by it. Anyway, not even gonna explain why. Excluding obviously, is Bleach there? No, it isn't. Not yet, at least. Is Fairy Tail? Yeah, it is. So what, you're gonna ask about every single Bleach book? Okay, sure. It is. I guess I don't really wanna go on it and scale exactly where it is, but Fairy Tail is definitely one of my favorites of all time. Mostly because it is... I'm not gonna explain right now. Although I need to finish the 1000-Year quest, or I think it was 100-Year quest. Okay, next question. Oh, right. Let it read itself. It's not gonna get 5. There is no way.
Excellent. So Fairy Tail
There is
in your
honestly,
top 9.
I'm going for only 3 more minutes.
Action-heavy fantasy pick.
Oh, I
Next
also
question. Is
wasn't
there a
paying
modern
attention.
popular isekai like ReZero, Konosuba, or Mushoku Tensei in your top 9?
Konosuba, Mushoku Tensei, or ReZero. The modern isekai. There definitely is. However, it is not one of these. I don't know, I'm definitely up and down on ReZero. Once again, another one of those I kinda need to watch more. I really love Reinhardt. I'm also unsure on which channel I'm gonna be uploading this. It actually makes sense to upload it on both channels. Yeah, on my anime-based channel and on this one. That's probably being uploaded on. Anyway. Sure, is there more than isekai? Let me just think a little tiny bit. However, I know you're gonna waste your time asking about these 3, and it's not one of them. Okay, so we've got Fairy Tail, right, stop reading. Let it read, let it do its
Great.
job for
So
me.
we've got Fairy Tail and at least one modern isekai in the mix. That's shaping the top 9 nicely. Next question. Is the dark psychological pick in your top 9 something like Attack on Titan, Death Note, or Tokyo Ghoul?
Yore, something like Attack on Titan, Death Note, Tokyo Ghoul. Sure, I guess it's like them. I mean, you said it yourself, it's dark psychological. It's none of those 3, but sure, it is. Alright, I feel like it's definitely repeating questions, right? I'm not deluding myself. Okay, let me see what, there's so much text. Read it. Fulfill your
Perfect.
purpose
That
of
gives
making me
a
lazy.
solid dark psychological anchor. Here's what we can lock in so far. Number 10, One Piece, confirmed. Top 9 includes Fairy Tail, at least one modern isekai, one dark psychological show, 9-10 animated, mostly action-heavy, mix of classic plus modern, no Naruto, no Bleach. Next question to refine, is Attack on Titan the dark psychological pick in your top 9?
Let me just go ahead and zoom in on my opinion. Yeah. Let me hear.
Haha, fair. Strong opinion noted. So the dark psychological pick is not Attack on Titan. That rules out one of the obvious safe guesses. Next question. Is Death Note the dark psychological pick in your top 9?
No, it isn't, but once again, there's so many spots for number 11 in my top 10 favorite. There really is. I really like Death Note, especially season 1. It is, funnily enough, the dark psychological anime it's trying to guess. It's the first anime I watched, and Death Note was right after it. So, yeah, we'll see whether it's gonna get it. And no, but Death Note is up there. Right, is it Code Geass? Yeah, you got it, there we go, you got 3. One last question, and I'm ending this. Is there anything important should I make you read? No, there isn't. Shouldn't this be the last question? I mean, let's see. Is it gonna someone? No. How many more questions am I willing to give it? I don't know, I'll go for 3 more minutes just to see. And no, it's not Mushoku Tensei as well. Rising of the Shield Hero. Funnily enough, Rising of the Shield Hero is also up there, but Season 2 is such horrible trash, I despise it. I really enjoy Season 3, and I'm not fully caught up with Season 4, I'm catching up currently. So I can't say for sure. But Rising of the Shield Hero really is the type of isekai I enjoy, and funnily enough, I enjoy it now more that people are kind of disliking it. Yeah, it really is one of those things. It probably will be there after I'm fully caught up. But no, not yet. I can't if I'm not watched enough. So let's see. Swime, nope, it's not Swime either. You're really gonna go with them in order, aren't you? You have just little more time left. Is it Jobless Reincarnation or any other lesser known? Jobless Reincarnation is Mushoku Tensei. Or do you want to just tell me the name so I honest guesses? Right, it isn't Jobless Reincarnation, which by the way is just Mushoku Tensei unless I'm not getting something. No, obviously I'm not gonna type that in. You have little time left, so maybe try and narrow it down more. Right, there we go. Let's see, got it. Thanks for the heads up, let's narrow it down. I'm just gonna let it read.
Got it, thanks for the heads up. Let's narrow faster. Question, is this modern isekai more comedy/lighthearted, like Konosuba, or serious adventure-focused, like Slime Shield Hero?
It's probably more adventure focused. It's definitely serious. It is more serious, but there is comedy elements, I would say. And sure, you are helpful. You're fulfilling the purpose of being content for my video. So yes. Right, it is definitely serious, but it does have comedy elements. Let's see where you can guess it. Okay, I'm not gonna let you read that. Right, based on the description. My best case for the modern isekai is Overworld! I can't believe it, it actually did get it. Yeah, I really do love Overworld. And I'll be fair, there is actually an anime that's currently coming out, not sure whether it's currently coming out by the time of this video. And it might be better than Overworld, at least animation is great, and Overworld really struggles with animation. But I just really enjoy something of having a story where the main character actually doesn't really know what's happening, and yet there is incredibly competent and capable characters around him thinking that he's a god, but he actually doesn't know anything of what's going on. It's just very entertaining, and it's also a very dark and serious story at the same time. Overworld is great. It does have its flaws, but yeah, it is Overworld. Good work. You got it. It is Overworld. However, time is up. You managed to guess 3. Good job. I guess I was actually expecting you to do worse, but regardless, feel free to say... Alright, not even gonna read it, just gonna go ahead and let's see what it has to say.
Thanks, Blake. I really appreciate you saying that. To anyone watching this little game go down, remember, it's all about having fun and testing your knowledge. And yes, even an AI can get stumped sometimes. Keep your top picks close, your guesses wild, and never underestimate the power of narrowing things down step by step. Goodbye, Blake. You made this a fun challenge. Until next time.
Alright, well, thank you, GPT. However, now you really missed the chance to go on ahead and tell everyone to say, comment, like, and hype the video.
Ah, you're right. I missed that. Let's fix it properly. To everyone watching, if you enjoyed watching this challenge, go ahead and smash that like button, drop a comment with your guesses or reactions, and subscribe so you don't miss more chaotic, fun videos like this one. Hype it up, get involved, and join the chaos. Your support actually helps make more of these videos happen. Consider that my official call to action.
Well, thank you, ChatGPT. And funnily enough, this is probably gonna be placed randomly somewhere in the video, and you're also gonna see it for a second time, now just because it felt like it. Anyway though, hopefully you had fun with the video. There's a video that can subscribe to the channel there, and for now, bye.